Hi everyone, welcome back to Gold Fries. This is the Geeek Case B20 Micro ATX small form factor case. Now, it looks quite big, but actually it is still below 20 liters. It's come to about 19 liters in volume, and I totally enjoy building in it. So let's dive into the details of this case. Starting off with what you see, this is an acrylic panel, a dark tinted acrylic panel that kind of looks like tempered glass, and it is on this side and the other side. So the panels are all acrylic. They don't have a metal panel, which I kind of how I say, I wish they have metal cover options, because the metal type, like the one that I have on my Geek Case M5, it's metal and it's perforated, and that helps a lot more with the airflow. At least I find it that way. But for airflow related matters, I'll touch about that later. Now, the rig itself, the case itself, the front, top, and rear are of a U shape, is one piece, while the bottom and the motherboard tray is another piece. And of course, as usual, there are many things modular that you can assemble, disassemble. Even the expansion brackets here, it comes with two panels. The first one being default installation, which is like this, and the other one allows for vertical graphics card installation. And then for the fans, it does come with additional panels for you to attach the fans before you attach it to the case. Basically, it's the Geek Case modular, sorry, pardon me for the wrong word, use the modular nature of the case. However, being in a like 19 liter case, it is not as complex as like what I had with the Geek Case M5. The setup is very straightforward. So even here, you can see an RTX 4080 inside and an ATX power supply, and then our cooler. So let's remove all these things and we'll go through a bit of the details now. While you see an RTX 80 inside, I managed to fit this PNY RTX 4080 triple fan model inside, and it is how I say, it fits very well, really. I made a lot of effort to piece it in. Even the USB ports that were blocking it, I actually shaved it so that I can fit. However, I did make a mistake. I did not accommodate for the 12 volt high power connection. So what you see right now is a card that, although has lights on, it's not powered because it's so narrow, slim, or whatever you call it. It fits the card just nicely, but I forgot to factor in the power connection, so I cannot close the power connection on. So it's power on. You can see it's very silent. I'm running two XPG Verto, this Vento Pro fan, and Vento Verto, and then Vertu, and then the cooler. It again is slim, so the typical tower cooler of 155 millimeters and all that, they won't fit. Even the Noctua's D12 couldn't fit, so I had to use Noctua's D9L, which works splendidly in this setup. Overall, I am very pleased with the Geek Case B20 over here. The price, it starts from US 99 and it has PCIe 3.0 riser. And if you're going for the PCIe 4.0 riser, it'll raise the price to 109 US. And I do wish that they have an option that does not make the PCIe riser mandatory, because personally I like this setup without using the riser. So if the riser is 99, maybe they have something that's less, 95 or something, that is without the riser cable. Regardless, that's just the thought. I mean, at 99 US, it comes with if the riser 3.0 riser is mandatory and you are not using it, I feel like it's kind of waste. And they can sell it as an accessory. But that aside, aside from my mistake, I had after everything completed, I actually have no time to try out the vertical arrangement, which I may actually visit it someday. Vertical graphics card with AIO and small form factor power supply. That's probably for version 2 of this video. And then overall, yeah, this is a very satisfying build. The tray, the underside of the motherboard tray, the space is very limited. So I highly recommend you use flat type cable, modular case, and keep your cables minimal. Of course, in a set like this, you don't need that much, just for the motherboard and the graphics card will do. And yeah, you can see the cable is here right now with the 12 volt high power converter and such. Overall, non-issue with this case. And as you can see, I'm running it very silent. Yes, you can have a silent setup. And let's talk about the temperature, which the airflow thing that I highlighted earlier. Absolutely no problem with the airflow. I've run the D9L with the Ryzen 7 7800X3D. I ran it, of course, mine is tuned, so the results, whether I have the panel closed or open, is still the same. I get the intended or expected results, which is 18,000 plus. And yeah, so there's no issue with the temperature, the airflow, at least from the setup I have right now over here. So overall, yep, good stuff from a Geek Case. The B20 is something um, for those who are typically who wants Micro ATX board, right? Full size Micro ATX board. It does not cut corner on that. You can get a full 4 DIMM slot Micro ATX board having inside. Of course, you're having a setup like what I have here. Bear in mind you have a limitation with the graphics card and tower cooler. Of course, to make best of the space, you should consider going the AIO and small form factor power supply and have a smaller graphics card like say the 4070 Ti Super that you will also see in this video actually, because I have the 4080 Super inside here. It's just because I wanted to show how it can fit, the size of the card it can fit. It's just unfortunate that I couldn't get the power, have the power connected while having the panel closed, unless of course I do something like cut off some cut off a part of the panel itself. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Do remember to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and bye bye.